Good morning, student. Today I am going to start new chapter Society, Law and Ethics. Student, in this chapter we have to study about introduction of society, law and ethics, ethical issue, open source, philosophy and software license, privacy, online fraud, cybercrime, computer forensic, cyber law and IT Act, technology and society, e-waste management, identity theft, gender issue while teaching using computer, disability issue while teaching and using computer, role of new media in the society, issue with internet, role of new media, case study. The student, first of all, we have to see meaning of ethical issue. Student, today media is information media and our society is totally depend on information. So first of all, we have to know about the meaning of information. Information is the mean to acquire knowledge, and that knowledge should be accurate and correct. Means we can say that information forms the intellectual capital for a person or body. However, there are many ethical issues like intellectual property right, plagiarism, digital property right. First, intellectual property right. Student, intellectual property right are the rights of the owner of information to decide how much information is to be exchanged, shared, or distributed. Also, it gives the owner a right to decide to the price for doing, means exchanging, sharing, or distributing. Means intellectual property rights define how the information will be shared to other person. If we are sharing that information, so that we have to decide, means owner have to decide that information will be shared free of cost, or that person will take money for exchanging the information in the society. So this is the intellectual property right. The intellectual property right must be protected for encourage individual and business to create new software and new software application, as well as improving existing application, ensure new idea and the technology are widely distributed, promotes investment in the national economy. Next is plagiarism. The student, plagiarism is the processing or stealing someone else's intellectual work and representing it as your own work without citing the source of information. Means plagiarism is the process to stealing or gaining information from any other person without his permission and sharing that information that I have created this information and uh, taking all responsibility and taking all other achievements and other contribution as he or she has created the informations. For example, if I am giving informations or giving the command to create the project, and some students have not created that project, and still the copy of other student project and submitting that project that I have created. So this is the plagiarism. And any of the following act would be done as the plagiarism: using some other author's work without giving credit to the author, using someone else's work in incorrect form that intended originally by the author or creator, modifying, lifting someone's production such as music composition extra without attributing it to the creator of the work. This is also plagiarism, giving incorrect source of information. Means we are not giving the correct information from where we have taken that source of information. If we are giving source of information and giving credit to that person, so that will be not plagiarism. But if we are doing so, so this is the plagiarism. Failure in giving credit or acknowledging the contribution of other in collaborative efforts to which you are also part. How not to plagiarize? As most university put in their student handbook to avoid the plagiarism, author person idea, opinion or theory, quotations of author person actual spoken or written words, paraphrases of another person spoken or written words. Plagiarism is offense. It if plagiarism involves copying not only idea but also substantial portion of copyrighted work without attribution and without permission, then it would amount to both copyright infringement and violation of special right of author to be credited. To student, we should avoid this type of the work in the digital media. Next topic is digital property right. The student, digital property or digital assets refers to any information about you or created by you that exist in digital form, either online or electronic storage device. So this type of assets is known as digital property. If we are creating for project in pen drive or on the Play Store, so that is also example of digital property. If we are posting information on the Facebooks or publish in the YouTube channels, so that is also the property of digital property right. Threat to digital property right. First, digital software penetration tool, stealing and plagiarizing code of your digital properties. So student, there are many rules for protecting digital property right. First, anti-tamper solution, legal clause, limit the sharing of software code. So these are digital property right protection. Anti-tamper solution. There are many anti-tamper solutions available today which ensure that your digital property is tamper-proof. These anti-tamper solutions use a host of advanced technology to prevent hacker from hacking or reverse engineering or manipulating your digital property such as utility tool, software, app, video game and so forth. Means by using this technology we can save our digital information. Legal clause. Add legal clause in the clause of use of your software or digital property. Means at the time of creating software, we can use legal issues. If you are using in the illegal way, then you have to pay fine and you have to go to the jail. Means many we have to mention warning messages in digital property. Means in the software, game and the other other media. Limit the sharing of software codes. Students, we should share your software code only with the trusted individual who are part of development team. Means if we are developing a software and in that team there are 5%, so we can share software code with the 5 persons. But when we are publishing that software in the market, then we have to steal or hide that information. Otherwise, that person will copy that information. These are the limit sharing of the software code. Students, next day I will start open source philosophy and the software license. Bye.